Mystic journeys on the door, boots still muddy from the trail. We bring the woods inside the floor, woven baskets by the bench, sage and yarrow in the air. Old hands pass a soft-born truth like firelight we learn to share. Be impeccable with your word, don't take it all to heart. Don't make a spell of what you see. We begin where we are. Mystic journeys hold us close. Mystic journeys we belong. For agreements, for bright stones, we keep walking. We stay strong. Mystic journeys hold us close. Cedar line we kneel where the chanterelles hide. Bitter greens and rosemary, moon white stems in soil and pine. Someone names the healing leaf, someone knows the mushroom sign, someone tells a grand old tale, and we pass it down in time. Don't assume the wound is yours. And if the week has worn us thin, we bring it to the table. Soup and stories, cracked out laughs, the kind that make you able. Ancient wisdom in the stew, in the herb jars, in our names. Every act of gentle care turns the dark into a flame. Mystic journeys hold us close. Mystic journeys we belong. For agreements, for bright stones, we keep walking.
Welcome to Mystic Journeys. HP, Derek, and Ray. What's up, guys?
Shaka bra.
Dude, you got a Nirvana shirt on? Is that what's going on? No way.
Shaka
What
bra.
kind of shirt you got?
It says Shaka bra. You know, like that South Park. Oh, you're talking about Derek. What do you got, Derek?
No, Derek's shirt.
What do
Yeah,
you got?
there we go. Okay, I see. It's even doper.
Los Angeles football.
Okay.
Very cool.
Looks pretty sick. So,
Appreciate everybody being here. Mystic Journeys, Mystic Monday. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, how's it going, Ray Cook and Magic David? They're here early.
Yep, we're going to do a little bit of Way to Love. Start us off. per usual. How far are we through that book? Halfway at this point? Maybe not even.
We are most of the way through, like over halfway. It doesn't. It's more than halfway.
Okay, sweet.
But this is a shorter
It's
one.
been
Last
nice.
week
I
was
like
a
it.
little.
It's
Last
super
week
good.
was
I
a
can't
little
wait to.
It is a good one. Yeah, I pre-read this one. So
What's the title of today's?
this one is "Show No Partiality." And if you guys
Okay,
want, I
sweet.
can just go ahead and get started. I know there's only like two of us besides us, but let's go ahead and give people a chance to get in here, and I'll just start reading. 'Cause I know a lot of people find this kind of thing boring, but let's get started. So again, this is from The Way to
I
Love.
found this the best part.
You think it's the best part? I think I'm boring.
Yeah. The wisdom, it's like
Wisdom.
this is the juicy part of the steak, the fatty part.
Right. So it's show no partiality. Teacher, they said, we know that you speak and teach rightly and show no partiality. Luke 20:21. Look at your life and see how you have filled its emptiness with people. As a result, they have a stranglehold on you. See how they control your behavior by their approval and disapproval. They hold the power to ease your loneliness with their company, to send your spirit soaring with their praise, to bring you down to the depths with their criticism and rejection. Take a look at yourself spending almost every waking minute of your day placating and pleasing people. Whether they are living or dead, you live by their norms, conform to their standards, seek their company, desire their love, dread their ridicule, long for their applause, meekly submit to the guilt they lay upon you. You are terrified to go against the fashion in the way you dress or speak or act or even think. So I got my eye. All right. And observe how even when you control them, you depend on them and are enslaved by them. People have become so much a part of your being that you cannot even imagine living a life that is unaffected or uncontrolled by them. As a matter of fact, they have convinced you that if you ever broke free of them, you would become an island, solitary, bleak, unloving. But the exact opposite is true. How can you love someone whom you are a slave to? How can you love someone whom you cannot live without? You can only desire, need, depend, and fear, and be controlled. Love is to be found only in fearlessness and freedom. How do you achieve this freedom? By means of a two-pronged attack on your dependency and slavery. First, awareness. It is next to impossible to be dependent, to be a slave, when one constantly observes the folly of one's dependence. But awareness may not be enough for a person whose addictions is people. You must cultivate activities that you love. You must discover work that you do not for its utility, but for itself. Think of something that you love to do for itself, whether it succeeds or not, whether you are praised for it or not, whether you are loved and rewarded for it or not, whether people know about it and are grateful to you for it or not. How many activities can you count in your life that you engage in simply because they delight you? They grip your soul? Find them out, cultivate them, for they are your passport to freedom and to love. Here too, you have probably been brainwashed into the following consumeristic way of thinking. To enjoy a poem or a landscape or a piece of music seems a waste of time. You must produce a poem or a composition or a work of art. Even to produce it is of little value in itself. Your work must be known. What good is it if no one ever knows it? And if it is known, that means nothing. And it is not applauded and praised by people. I mean, that means nothing if it is not applauded and praised by people. Your work achieves maximum value if it becomes popular and sells. So you are back again into the
Yep.
in control of people. The value of an action, according to them, is not in its being loved and done and enjoyed for itself, but in its success. The royal road to mysticism and to reality does not pass through the world of people. It passes through the world of actions that are engaged in for themselves, without an eye to success or to gain or profit actions. Contrary to popular beliefs, the cure for lovelessness and loneliness is not company, but contact with reality. The moment you touch this reality, you will know what freedom and love are. Freedom from people, and so the ability to love them. You must not think for love to arise in your heart. You must first meet people. That would not be love, but attraction or compassion. Rather, it is love that first springs in the heart through your contact with the real. Not love for any particular person or thing, but the reality of love, an attitude, a disposition of love. This love then radiates outward to the world of things and persons. If you desire this love to exist in your life, you must break loose of your inward dependence on people by becoming aware of it and by engaging in activities that you love to do for themselves. That's it. Yeah, I think that's a really, really good reading. I really, really find this one relatable because once I started following my passion, instead of
Set yourself free so you can love other people, and love them so you can set yourself free.
loving while detached. I love your
It's unique.
presence and the things we do for each other. I
It's
love
unique,
being
dude.
around you, but it's not. It's like the attachment part is what makes you miserable. It's like if I lose them, I'm gonna be I'm gonna go. No. It's gonna be fine.
Right on.
Everything moves on. But yeah, my mycology for me is that thing,
And because I'm black and
and
real,
helping others is that thing. I get a lot of
Okay.
recognition in the community for that, and I don't do things for the recognition, but I've been noticing it a lot lately. People are like, "How do you do that? How do you stay so calm in these crazy situations?" So I'm like, "Well, I just had a lot of practice, especially lately, especially lately." But yeah, just be that example for people.
Going to the
Yeah,
gym,
just go
dude.
to the gym, practice. What do you think, Derek?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I totally agree with that. Like, you gotta love yourself um, before you can really love others, and you're not gonna find happiness in someone else's bed. That it doesn't work like that. Like, happiness is an inside job, and
Exactly.
to have things that you enjoy doing, like you said, I think it builds that happiness and that joy, especially when you accomplish something, you make something, you paint something, music, whatever, and then you have something that makes you feel good, and you just keep building on that. It's pretty simple.
Yeah,
But a lot of people are lost in it. They think that maybe they need another person in their life to be happy and to be complete. But
Exactly
I
right.
mean, you need to be happy before you drag someone else into the relationship. Because ultimately we're in
Exactly
relationships.
right. Yeah, it's bringing
loneliness.
baggage into a relationship for sure.
I think loneliness is a big
For people to
factor
validate their
for a lot
feelings,
of
for them, people need other
people.
people.
But
And they mentioned that in the book as well, too, right? Like that's what this, yeah, it's a symptom of.
yeah, loneliness is one of them. Or any reason
Yeah.
why you would be trying to please somebody or bend over backwards and not displease somebody or for
It
whatever
has a lot to
reason.
do with our evolutionary line that we came from, Yeah. I think about it, it's like the Alice in Wonderland story. Whenever the caterpillar asks Alice, who are you? It's like, who are you really? And those are always the things that answer that question for me. Like, what would I be doing if I was here alone on this earth alone? Be a lot of the same stuff, being in nature, trying to learn, explore, even if it's just me, because it has nothing to do with what other people think about it. if people think I'm right or wrong or better than them or any of that. It's just something that I love to do. Play music. I would still sit around and play music and create songs. It would just like be part of me, who I am. Mystic Journeys, we're having our first meetup here on August 22nd. And that's a perfect example because I think about it whenever I think about it, I'm like, you know what? If no one shows up, I'll still be there sitting there having a great time, like doing what I was going to plan on doing anyway, except for I won't be talking to anyone. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
still the same concept. I'll still be there, still be doing the same stuff, still be hanging out in nature, eating hot dogs, and thinking about these concepts that we share on the show. It still wouldn't take that away from me.
That is a thought. That is a good thought exercise for I think anybody might benefit from. Is what would you be doing if you didn't have any responsibilities, like financial responsibilities, like utilities, rent, all that stuff? Like, what would you be doing if all that stuff was just covered, taken care of? What would you be doing? Now, that's how you find your inner truth and your reality. I
Yeah,
think
it's like, who are you when no one's looking, and who are you when everyone can see?
the truth to happiness and freedom, as they say.
Look at Tom I can see. Yeah.
Did you guys have a good weekend?
Yep. And that's funny because it's not that if you love them, you'll set yourself free. You have to be free to love them. That's pretty cool. That's like, it's got me thinking in a whole different way. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're letting them control you, how much can you really love them?
Right, dude. Yeah.
It creates resentment.
Yeah. I did have a pretty good weekend.
But yeah.
Just some nature stuff. Yeah, not really anything too crazy. Went to a community dinner last night. That was really cool. Met some cool people. Maybe some of the people are even here in the chat. I'd love to think that they're here watching. If you guys are, cheers. Welcome.
Welcome, newbies. Glad to have you.
And what about you guys?
How would you
The
be?
group ride, it rained on Saturday, so we had a group ride scheduled and it got canceled. And then, Sunday I went to church, and then after church we went to another church, and just for fellowship and stuff. And I got to talk to some really amazing people, and a lot of people I didn't know like this was already planned, but a lot of people brought homemade ice cream. So I'm in, you know what I mean?
Dude,
I ate 5 different kinds of ice cream.
Sweet,
all
dude.
homemade. Someone brought some like Briars or something and put that out there, and I was like,
man.
so that was really awesome though. They were my favorites. I had Butterfinger ice cream and strawberry ice cream, and those were wicked good.
Hell
That
yeah.
Butterfinger, like,
Very cool.
That sounds good. I used to have an ice cream maker for my KitchenAid. One of my favorites was peppermint ice cream. You crush up bits of peppermints yourself and just throw it in there, and it'd make one of the best ice creams. I'm not a big fan of peppermint candies, but when you put it in ice cream, it's so good. But banana
pretty
ice
good.
cream is another one I love. I love banana ice cream too. Banana ice cream with some gummy bears mixed in. Oh, can't go wrong. You gotta add the
That's
gummy
what I'm
bears.
eating right
You
now.
gotta make it-
You'll
you
love
gotta
this,
make it
nerdy. I got super mini gummy bears.
Oh, I love that doggone. I just noticed
Very
the doggo
tiny.
binder, Eric. That's awesome. Pineapple's a good one right there. That's one of my favorite flavors. Pineapple is one of my favorite flavors. It's like universal for all gummy bear brands. But my favorite.
These are Black Forest.
Oh, Black Forest. Okay, I love those when I was a kid. Now it's all about Albanese and the grapefruit flavored ones. Because I'm an adult. And
Yeah,
I like adult flavored
that's
things.
my favorite.
those are good.
Oh, I'm sure you're eating gummy bears.
Yeah. Mike Barball likes
Oh, yeah.
bubblegum ice cream.
Minecraft Monday tonight, guys.
You about to say something?
I think
Derek?
we hit an intersection there, guys.
I was today years old before I tried lemon circus peanuts. I got a bag of lemon circus peanuts, and those
Mhm.
were pretty good. They weren't. I would have liked them if they had a lot more lemon tang, twang to them, but
Mhm,
they
mhm.
were still very good. Like, I ate the whole bag.
Yeah. You know what they taste like to me? Lemon Pez. If you can get your hands on some lemon circus peanuts, I personally think it tastes like lemon Pez, and I love Pez. I can't.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. Today I was at the dollar store and I found a kind of candy that you can usually only find internationally. It's the Haribo Bala Bites. These are the sour ones. So they're like, it's like a gummy candy
Neat.
with some taffy on the inside. But I used to be able to buy these at the international market, but I was like, hey, $1.25. That's cheaper than the international market. Yeah. There's
Yeah,
also a new.
I'm still been on the look for Huckleberry. I have not been able to find a Huckleberry ice cream. I went to an ice cream shop this weekend though. Sorry, I'm speaking over you. I was going to get it out, but yeah, I went to the ice cream shop this weekend. They had black raspberry chip, which is black raspberry ice cream with chocolate chips in it. That shit was really good. And then they had a salted caramel that was really good. It was like smoky almost. So it was delicious.
Nice.
No Huckleberry, by the way.
Um,
Bubblegum ice cream's awesome.
so
Do you remember them
Mhm.
cones? And they had the gumball on the bottom. I don't know if they still make those, but like when I was a kid, that was like one of my favorites because that gumball
Brilliant.
on the yeah.
It's like Cracker Jacks. You know, it's the prize at the bottom of the box. That's
Yeah.
bubble gum. It's great.
Yeah.
I went to a farmer's market over the weekend. That was pretty fun with my in-laws. My in-laws were in town and went to the farmer's market.
It's like the chocolate bit in the bottom of the Nutty Buddy.
Yeah. And there were two different mushroom companies there. One of them specifically, I was like, I recognize you guys. I swear I've run into you before. And I like what you're doing. And I liked everything they were about. But I got this H Brew, the Gut Blend. It's a hibiscus tea. It's like hibiscus ginger. And it's got a bunch of mushroom extracts in it. The name of the
Nice.
company, if you guys are interested, is Green Yams LLC. They're local, so I've seen them around, and I really like what they're doing. Green Yams LLC, and I know they do a lot for like feeding the local communities and stuff like that. They're very charitable. So I'm excited to try this product. I tried it when I was there at the farmers market. I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. This is normally $20, but I got it for $15. But yeah, I was just kind of like playing around, asking them like doing a bunch of like random questions, like I don't know anything, you know, being in incognito mode with all these other mushroom vendors. Like, oh yeah, not letting them know who I am. I was like, I swear I knew them. I swear I've met them before, but you know, who knows? I meet so many mushroom people. But yeah, Telluride Mushroom Festival's coming. I'm excited. Just hope nothing goes wrong. Yeah.
Nerdy, I promised you mushroom pictures from my yard, and I didn't go out in the woods or anything because of the rain. But I did take this when I was mowing my lawn.
Looks like some Caprinus mushrooms of some sort. I'm guessing they're probably liquiesce after a little while. They just kind of dissolve into your. They look like Caprinus mushrooms of some sort. To me,
The Google says that they are inky caps.
yep, Caprinus. Yep. Yeah, very, very interesting umbo on those things. The very, very top of the cap, the very, very tip. A very interesting shape, the way that's hanging.
Nice
Like mine don't
cluster.
do that, but it does definitely look like ink caps to me. I think I see some dissolved there to the side. They're kind of all liquidy.
Oh, maybe the black.
Off to the side there, it might have been some liquefied ones.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, in that family of mushrooms, if you drink alcohol 2 weeks before or 2 weeks
I'll
after,
come back. Okay. Give me a minute.
absolutely. So with those mushrooms, if you eat them, you can, and you have alcohol 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after, you can get extremely sick.
Oh wow.
Extremely sick, just because you happen to drink a glass of wine. Before or after. It's a weird one. But many people, they like those mushrooms in soups. If you get them before they liquesce, or liquesce, they're fine in soups and stuff. Just don't be drinking with them. But I'm not sure if that one specifically has that reaction, but many in that genus do.
Trying to fix this. My tripod's really getting lazy. But it's been the same one since we started this, and I had it before that. So it's, I can't complain,
Mm-hmm.
but it would be better if it, stayed where it belonged, but that's why I have it a little closer to me today. Like it's a little closer because then I can reach it and correct it quicker.
Yeah.
Because it's been doing this a lot lately.
I do my best. I'm in a small space right here. I try to get as far away from my camera as I can.
Yeah, I sit back. It feels good on my back to sit back too.
Yeah.
I just joined.
Hey, Derek. What's up?
House, what's up? We got double
I'll-
Derek.
I'll update.
I'm
that
double
for you.
Derek. It's like Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
I got you.
Double Derek and Nerdy. Oh, thank you, sir. Hopefully that fixes it a little bit. I don't know. I know my audio's been okay, but it's like I'm hearing you guys like 5 seconds after what you're saying, so I'm always stepping on what you guys are saying.
Oh, it happens. Well, I tried to fix it. It's not updating for me, but I'm not seeing our names on the screen right now anyway, so that's good.
Nice.
So,
Maybe it's Restream that's having a glitch. It doesn't even have anything to do with us.
I don't know.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Right. Go ahead, Nerdy. I cut you off. What you're saying, man? I think I'm good now.
Lost my train of thought, but yeah, this week's just crazy. Just I don't know. I'm already got my mind on Telluride, and I'm just like anxious. I've never been, and I'm already leading full race there. It's like the biggest mushroom festival in the world, I think, or the country. I think it's in the country, but I don't know. I'm really, really excited. My mind's all over the place, especially with a lot of the emergencies and fires have been putting out recently in the local community. But I think things are looking good for my friend that I was struggling with last week.
Good.
Hopefully,
Nice. That's
things
good to hear.
turn out. We'll see. I've been losing sleep over it. I really care about him.
Yep, I can tell you're that kind of dude.
A lot of people have been reaching out to me these last couple of days. Just lots happening all at once. Try not to spill too much. Spill the beans too much. But yeah, a lot happening.
It's good to care, but don't let it consume you. Just because
Exactly.
your work isn't going to change any outcome.
That's
It's just going to affect you. Ultimately. So,
Exactly right.
I mean,
good advice. Thank you. Am I gonna dress
and then
up
just
for
do
it?
your best. Take it one day at a time. Practice your agreements all the way down. Yeah.
Ray
Remember
Cook
that
wants
what
to know-
other people say or do during that help is like not a reflection of you and everything, right? Not make assumptions if you're actually going to make a change in people's lives or what.
Ray Cook is asking, "Am I gonna dress up for it? Dress up in what way? Like get like a suit,
Like a
that's all
mushroom.
like a mushroom, like it's just a suit with like all fancy with the mushrooms on it, or dress up like a giant mushroom, or like a wizard, like a mystic. That could be fun, I don't know. I'll probably just dress fairly normal with like mushroom t-shirts and jeans, the way I normally do when I'm foraging. I want to protect my legs. I do tend to scratch my legs up a lot, so it's either like, do I want to overheat or do I want scratched up legs? I usually opt for overheating instead of scratched up legs. But sometimes, like my legs are just beat up so bad right now. Oh yeah, that's what I need.
it's a mushroom soup.
Yep.
Very cool. Nerdy, you want to do a mushroom?
Sure, why not?
But you can continue your conversation. I need just another second here.
It's all right. If anybody's got any questions, just go ahead and just, I'm an open book. I'm sure these guys are too. Spill the beans. Just
Yeah.
ask.
I actually have a couple things for my plant talk on plant consciousness, just a couple cool little things, little facts and stuff. We'll get to that after your mushroom here, though. So I'm having a little bit of a discrepancy because I searched the common name of this mushroom, and it gave me a totally different mushroom. So I'm going to search the actual mushroom that I have by species and genus here and see what I can find. Okay, Kiss. Yeah, this is totally different. There's actually a couple variations here. I'm going to show you a couple. We'll get your opinion, see what you think.
You always know how to perk me up there, Derek. Like, ooh, doggy? Doggy? What?
Okay, this is the first mushroom. You get 2 for the price of 1 today.
Hmm.
I'll show you another picture if you'd like, because they look a little different. A lot of the pictures look totally different. I guess this would be a more fresh mushroom before it turns that brown color. It's kind of like splitting up in like an egg almost. This is the vibe I'm getting here. I don't know anything about this mushroom. I would assume that this is the later stages after it's already opened up.
Yeah, if it's an egg or something like that, I'm guessing it's one of the bird's nest funguses, or it's very, very closely related.
Maybe it is named that, but that's not the name that I have. Do you have a scientific name? Because we're gonna have 2 here.
Let's see. It's a crucibilum, I think it's called. Is the genus? Crucibilum.
No, it is. It does start with a C though.
Okay.
No, both of them actually start with C's, if that helps.
So it's probably. You might have stumped me today.
This might give you a better idea. This is it more developed. It has a little bit more. It's like bluing on the edge, and then a lot more vibrant.
The color is
orange.
Right.
Yeah.
They really, really look like it's definitely an ascomycete instead of a basidiomycete. But it looks like Alluria, but it's not that, or Pezizaceae. But it's
okay. Focus on the orange color, and there's another fungus that is orange specifically. It has orange even in the name.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of orange peel funguses.
Right. So this is in that family, or maybe it's not in that family, but it's often called the spring orange peel fungus or gold cup.
Orange peel fungus. Okay. I think there's
maybe it is in that family.
Several of them that are called that. Let me see what this one is. This one is I'm just looking at pictures now. This one, Alluria aurantia. Alluria aurantia is what the ones I'm looking at are called.
No, this is C. Calocephia fulgens or fulgens. Calocephia fulgens. Fulgens.
HB, where are those found? Are they a common mushroom or?
They are found on the ground among forest litter and wet areas under conifer trees in North America, especially west of the Rocky Mountains, Europe, and Asia.
I'm looking at it on iNaturalist right now. Let me see. Looks like the pictures I'm looking at. There's like hail next to it.
It says not poisonous, but too small and thin to be eaten for food. Often used by mushroom hunters in the mountains as a sign that it is time to look for morels. They can act as a parasite on dormant conifer seeds underground. Pretty neat. There's so many different variations of color of this mushroom, though.
And there's a lot of other very, very closely related that have like they're different genus too.
Right, but these are specifically this genus right here. Or species, I guess, rather. There is one of a different genus, and that would be this one. But how we got to that mushroom right there is I searched the name of this mushroom, which is commonly known as this, to get the other one.
Just one sec. I'm still looking at iNaturalist, see if it exists in color. Yeah, it's in Colorado. I just never seen it before.
Yep. And this one as well.
Oh, that's the green one, the one that turns the wood green.
Yes. The green elf cup.
Right.
Also known as the blue cup. The blue cup. Yeah. And that's how I searched the blue cup and then found the one we just found. So yeah. I do have facts on that one. It's Chlorosciboria.
Oh, that, yeah.
Agrugensis.
Calociboria, and this one is Caloscypha. So Caloscypha.
So maybe
fulgens
very
is
closely
one.
related.
But now that you brought that one to my attention, I'm going to have a hard time forgetting it. Caloscypha fulgens. All right. How's it going, Mello? I just looked back up at the chat. I missed a bunch. If anybody has any questions,
It says this one.
Let's see.
Go ahead. Check through it, man.
I'm just looking through the chat and see if anybody had any questions. I wasn't looking for a little bit. I don't think I missed anything.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think I missed anything.
Wow, this can actually be used as a wood dye. The fungus produces a pigment called xylin, or I don't know, XYLINDEIN, which penetrates deep into wood fibers. The stained wood is often called green stain or turquoise.
Chlorosciboria.
That can't be the same fungus we were looking at the other day.
You're talking
It's
about
been historically prized for decorative work. Yeah.
Chlorosciboria.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
one is it's known
Yeah.
for its like
Pretty neat, man.
the wood that it has infected is prized wood because it's green. But there's other I think you can also use it.
Is
for
it
a
the same
dye.
one that I found the other day that caused that blue powdery kind of wood?
Those I think were lichens. There's another one. Those are called pixie cut lichen. You might want to look those up too. Like you could probably get those easily confused with the Chlorosciboria. Did I say that right?
Okay.
Chlorosciboria, yeah.
This is very cool.
Yeah. But I did try making
Blue
a
is
dye.
really hard to find in nature, like
It
naturally.
is. The lichen,
Okay.
I did test the ammonia method on the lichen, the cups, and I did not get any dye out of it. But the Chlorosciboria, the fruits themselves are very, very, very rare to find. You usually don't notice it until the wood's fallen apart and you see the green wood.
It's very cool.
Nerdy, those inky caps that I have, would those be suitable for tie-dye?
No, but interesting factoid about those mushrooms is I think it was during the Civil War or one of the wars, they would use those mushrooms when they would liquesce, they'd turn into like a little black ink. So they would use it as an ink, and a way to check the authenticity is to look at it under a microscope and to check for the spores. So if it wasn't written in that ink, you would know that it was counterfeit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a really, really
Cool.
awesome use.
Yeah. That's a fun one.
Genius, dude.
So you could technically maybe like watercolor out of it. That could be cool.
Yeah.
Something my daughter wants to try to do is she wants to collect a whole bunch at once and try to like make extract some sort of dye out of it, coloring for her art. She's a good artist.
Cool. Nice. Let me run through some cool little plant facts here about plant consciousness. There's tons of study in this. There's still a lot to learn, but we're starting to really figure this out. It's pretty cool. Plants can actually count and hunt. The Venus flytrap can actually count, delaying its snap until a bug triggers a hair a second time to avoid wasting energy on false alarms. They can also send distress calls. The smell of freshly cut grass is actually a call. It releases a chemical to signal nearby plants of danger and help summon predatory insects. The Wood Wide Web connects the forest through underground fungi, allowing trees to share resources, warn each other of pests, and even feed their saplings. So, as we talk about on the show a lot, the mycelium actually transports nutrients back and forth from the plants for like a trade-off. Plants generate action potentials, the exact same electrical impulses animal neurons use to transmit data. And when a leaf is chewed, an electrical wave triggers a defense mechanism across the entire organism. There are certain types of trees, what they're referring to is whenever you play the sounds of caterpillars. We talked about this on the show, actually, that just playing the sound of the caterpillars eating leaves, the plant can react to it and cause it to have a bitter taste to the leaves. So it stops the caterpillars from eating it. This is one I figured out a couple weeks ago, actually, on a podcast. This is super neat. Go ahead.
I used to play that noise, the caterpillar crunching. I used to play that for my cannabis plants because it would cause them to stress. And those plants actually, the more they stress, the more they produce trichomes. So it makes a better weed, stronger weed. So like that's
very cool, dude. Talking more, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Mike Barabaugh.
In remarkable experience, plants exposed to. Yeah, 100%, dude. Go ahead, Nerdy.
Oh, Mike Barabaugh, before we get too far, but I don't want to interrupt what you're saying. But Mike Barabaugh had a comment here I wanted to touch on.
Yeah.
He said that he tried drying those mushrooms that Derek had in his yard once, but they turned to liquid before he could. If you're fast, you can dry them out. And this is what they look like when they're dried out. So same little that same little top, but just a little bit different. But you can dry them out. You can get some nice specimens for your fungarium, or you want to send them in for DNA sequencing. I'm going to do with these ones. But I'm going to cover DNA sequencing on Wednesday.
Pretty cool.
And Zoso, what's up, B?
Very cool. Yeah, can't wait. But yeah, this is what I learned a couple weeks ago about how plants can actually respond to anesthesia. In remarkable experience, plants exposed to anesthetics like ether, completely lose their ability to react to stimuli. A Venus flytrap will not snap, and a mimosa will not fold its leaves until the drug wears off, implying a temporary shutdown of the internal perception system. So it's actually theorizing that plants, might have consciousness.
Just different.
Actually, the same mimosa tree, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, the Mimosa pudica, when you rub its leaves, it'll close up, right? But it has a memory. It can actually learn, because if you do it enough, it will realize that you're not a threat to it and it will stop reacting to your touch. It's pretty neat.
Interesting. I wonder if that's like some sort of evolutionary thing where in the wild. They keep rubbing against the same thing in the wild, it just stops responding to it.
Because it wastes its energy. It's like memorizing. It's remembering that, this is not a danger. It's learning. Right. It's very basic level. It's like consciousness. It's like with mushrooms, right? The slime fungus that people were using as pets, basically. Some unique stuff, man. It's like, where does consciousness begin is really the question of all this kind of stuff. A time-lapse studies of climbing beans reveal that they actively survey their surroundings, like trying to find what their tendrils, watermelons and cucumbers and stuff do this as well, things that climb. And then the last one here says that they even have spatial intentionality. Time-lapse studies showing the climbing. Oh yeah, I already just read this one. Yes, that's the last one. Yes, it's the beans, like cucumbers and stuff do this as well. All find things, reach and grab, and try to fill further surroundings. It's like, what senses are they using to do this? Pretty neat. Or the way that tree branches grow next to each other without touching. How do they know how to do that?
It's good question.
Cool stuff.
Good question. How do they do that? It's amazing.
Yep, 100%. Makes you think, man. And it starts you opens your mind up like to learning. Yeah.
Go ahead, Derek.
Yeah, man.
Grapevines do that. I have grapevines, and they put out those sealers.
Yeah.
And then they'll get next thing that they can grab onto, and then they'll wrap around it. And it'll send out another little one. Pretty neat.
Pretty neat, dude. The more you know. Open your third eye to nature.
Nature
Very
never
cool.
ceases to amaze me. That's for sure.
Never. Fuck, dude. You can live 1,000 lives, and I always think to myself, like, maybe we do. Like, maybe we all live each other's lives, and we still haven't figured out all there is to know. That's crazy to think. There's 7 billion people on this earth, and we still haven't learned all there is. It's crazy. That's why I encourage people to get out there and really start to think and look at nature in a different way. Like, wow, remember what HB was saying about plants? We probably have communication and stuff like that. I wonder if it's really true. And they'll start doing experiments, and that to me is the whole point. Trying to get people to learn, think a little differently.
Oreo likes to whisper sweet nothings to her plants, and Mello likes to rizz on her herbs. She makes them blush. You guys are cracking me up.
Riz on him.
Yeah.
I talk to him like a parent. I'm like, hey, you better grow, or else you won't know what trouble you'll be in. Yeah.
I like to sweet talk them. I'm like, oh man, you're gonna be so good. I can't wait to put you in my salad. It's fun. Fun thought experiments. But yeah, why not? If the Dr. Emoto stuff has an influence on water, why not your talking have influence on your plants and mushrooms? Especially since plants and mushrooms are mostly water anyway, right?
Makes you think, dude. Yeah, and they're probably the ultimate evolutionary species because they don't pay taxes, and the world could get bombed over and plants will come back. It's like they've really figured it out. Like whenever no animal could survive on this earth, plants and mushrooms will still be around.
When Yellowstone blows up and takes out half the country, mushrooms will outlive us all.
Mushrooms and cockroaches.
Yeah.
Right. A couple little rodents. That's where we came from, right?
Thankfully. Well, I don't know. I think we might be more of the cockroaches. We're just like eating everything. We eat everything.
You're right, dude.
Yeah. And Mother Nature's like, dang it.
At this point, I think it would like a really bad catastrophe would have to happen to get rid of all humans.
Mother Nature out there with the raid, like, dang it, they just keep coming back. I should try.
That's probably what happens when God smites us. He's like, all right, enough of these guys acting like fools.
But yeah, I'm honestly looking forward to this week.
It's funny. I was watching a podcast.
No, go ahead.
What's going on? No, you go, man.
I'm just saying.
We'll come back to mine.
I'm optimistic. That's all I'm really saying. I'm optimistic. It's going to be a good week.
All right, cool. Love it, dude.
It's plain and simple.
Look at it like a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We can't predict the future, but we'll see. I'm optimistic. I still need more rest. I'm still need more rest, but we'll get there.
I'd love to have you guys come out to the Red Feather Lakes Community Park meetup. It'll be the first Mystic Journeys in-person meetup, August 22nd at 2 p.m. Come out. We'll be cooking hot dogs and get a chance to we're gonna do our first introduction, let everybody know who we are, what we're about, and do some safety talk on psychedelics, and just kind of get to meet everybody in person. It'd be nice. Nice natural vibe. Red Feather Lakes. It's nice, beautiful lakes right there beside it, and we got a nice little shady spot. It's got a bathroom there, so
we're not getting
just bring your appetite and have some fun.
Crummy Bar S hot dogs. We're getting the good ones from Sam's Club, like they serve in the deli. We're pulling out the good hot dogs. You can't spell sausage without USA. Anyways,
No.
How do you like to cook your hot dog, Eric?
how do I like my hot
Cool.
dog?
So yeah, I'd like to see you guys there, August 22nd, 2 p.m. Nice, you come join us.
My favorite way to have a hot dog, I don't know. I depends on my mood and where I'm at. If there's a
I'm sorry, say
Chicago
again, Derek?
dog,
You're at
Okay.
home. You're at home.
If
How do
there-
you cook it?
if I'm at home, how do I cook it? My favorite way is probably just some mustard and onions. If I have chili, like some canned chili, cheaper the better. Just put some of that on there too. It'd be good. But
Are
I
you
like,
cooking it first?
of course, yes. I,
How are you cooking it? That's what I'm asking.
okay, if I were to cook it, I would probably cook it in a pan. I gotta get a little bit of that char on it.
Yeah.
If I want it to taste good, I want to have a little bit of that char on it. But I grew up with like boiled hot dogs, microwaved hot dogs, like every way you can imagine cooking a hot dog, I've had it. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's hard to beat one that's just cooked in like a flat pan, like a grill, like a flat top,
Yeah. A frying
Yeah.
pan with a little butter.
There used to be this really
We
nice
got,
hot dog place in Denver called Steve's Snapping Dogs. I was really sad when they closed down. They were really good. They had like every kind of hot dog you can imagine. Well, it sounds like, yeah, HB, what was that?
We got a great question here from Mel in the chat. Says, do you have or do mushrooms have male and females like plants? And let me go ahead and speak over you. I want to just try to guess myself. I believe that mushrooms themselves, the mushroom body is male because they seed, they release the spores, which is the seed. Am I wrong about that? Yeah.
It's complicated, but each spore is technically its own separate sex, and not every spore is compatible with every spore. So there's more sexes than just the two. It's like sometimes there's 12, sometimes there's 60. It depends on the mushroom and the species and genus and how compatible and diverse its genetics are. But it depends on the mushroom.
Freaking sweet, dude.
It depends on the mushroom. But yeah, there's a lot more than just the two. But yeah, technically, yeah. But
Wow. Pretty
each
neat.
spore is a zygote. So just like our sperms or our eggs, they're each half of the equation. They're zygotes. So when two spores meet and they actually fuse,
Okay.
that's when they become the full, complete organism.
This reminds me a lot of honeybees. About how honeybees can make an egg turn into a queen if they want, if they choose to, right? So
Yeah.
technically all of the mushrooms would be males, and then the seeds can choose whether they want this to be a male mushroom or what have you, or
Right.
female in that case.
So
One
the
of you-
mushrooms
the other.
themselves are neither male or female. But yeah, it's some people do think about it as sex.
They are the
but,
thing
like,
that produces the
right.
right.
It's just a matter of
Yeah,
which spore
cool.
is compatible with which spore. It's not really the same thing as sexes, but it's if that's the context that you're looking at it in, they're zygotes. So yeah, kind of.
There's
Yep,
no
pretty cool, dude.
mushroom
Awesome, man.
names, are there?
Say that again.
Are there any mushrooms with lady part names? Because one of our favorites is
Like Amanita vaginata,
Oh.
or
We just looked up the ink cap the other day. It was like the phallus or whatever it was.
the whole
Phallus.
genus. The whole genus is phallus. But yeah, those are the stinkhorns. Those are phallus means penis. Clitosoby. That's another one where it sounds like lady parts. But really, clitosoby just means slanted. So it's like slanted gills on, kind of like that off the center. But yeah, so there's a lot of jokes in mycology, especially with like the looks. But I don't understand where a lot of the names came from, because I'm like, that does not look anything like what they're describing it as most of the time. Like Amanita vulvata. That's Okay, or flavivulvata for Amanita. There's also the what is it called? There's another amanita that's actually edible. I think it's it's called the. Looking it up. I don't eat amanitas. I do not trust that species, that genus. Did we lose somebody? Let me see. I just heard a beep. It's like HB's back. But yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, my connection's not doing so great.
enough of the sexual organ mushrooms. But any other questions? So one fruit has many different gender babies. Yeah, absolutely, Mellow. But yeah, some of them just really, really do look like penises. Mushrooms, it's just the nature of them.
No, it's probably, if you look into it, it has more to do with like a Fibonacci sequence or something like that. It's just the way that things like form.
Yeah.
Naturally.
It's just the most
Best for
convenient
reproduction
mode
and
for
spores
spore
flying
dispersal
around.
for that
Yeah.
specific species. That's why we have such diverse shapes too. But yeah, it's been
I mean, once the thing figures it out, it kind of sticks to it. That's why mushrooms have been around for so long.
right. It's been pretty cloudy today. I'm really hoping we get some rain. I've just been desperate. All the grass everywhere, all over town, it's just
Oh yeah, we got a little bit, man.
brown. Everything is dead out there. I want mushrooms. I'm desperately just all season. I've just been itching, and every time I go out, there's one or two like dry specimens out there, and I'm like, I can't even tell what this is. It's so dry. But we're halfway through this summer, I think, about now. So we'll see. The fall is usually the best season anyway. I think we're entering Colorado's monsoon season, so we'll see what happens.
It's kind of unfortunate.
Sweet.
I've had berry rings in my lawn, and you go outside, and I absolutely love the smell because you can smell the mycelium and everything.
I love
And
that.
fortunately, I've sprayed like some fungicide out there to kind of, because I didn't like it the way it looked in my lawn, but
It's good
then I
for
don't
it.
like the smell. So it's like,
Something you'll notice about those fairy rings. Look at the inside of the ring, compare the color of the grass to the outside of the ring. The inside is everywhere the mycelium is already digested and accessed the nutrients. The outside of the
Uses up the
ring
nutrients.
is where it's the freshest, newest growth. So it's growing
Adding
outward.
to it.
So I've always noticed that inside the ring, it's really, really lush and green because the mushrooms have broken down all of the lignin and stuff like that, and it's really, really good stuff. So one of my ways to
Symbiosis, baby.
finding mushrooms when I'm out in the field, like out at like the park or something like that, I look for those green patches, and then I walk up to the green patch and I look around the edge, and that's how I find a lot of agaricus.
Yes.
But or chlorophyllum. A lot of mushrooms grow in rings, but like next time you find a fairy ring, I definitely want to know what you got there. It's either going to be agaricus or chlorophyllum or miracemus probably, but I'm curious. There's a lot of them are edible, the ones that grow in the fairy rings.
When that little thing comes on camera, I'm like, what is that? What kind of creature is that? Is that a cross between a freaking dog and an Ewok or something? What is going on? It's the cutest thing that you never saw before in your life.
with
Look at it.
some neighbor's dog. I think it was
Yeah.
a Weimaraner, one of the dogs, because it's long.
Yeah.
It's so cute. Yeah.
Oh no. Poor
He's got
guy.
that,
Hey.
But he's
So
so loving.
Dachshund Wiener. I mean, Dachshund
Yeah.
Poodle.
Yeah, Dachshund. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and toy poodle. Mama's a toy poodle.
So
She
cute.
wandered down the street.
Good dog right there.
Very cool.
Yeah, Mello, they're out there.
Hey, guys,
especially
we
for 3
appreciate-
days. Yeah, go ahead.
We appreciate everyone being here tonight for the show. And yeah, get out, make sure to get out and forage. We talked a little about we talked a little bit about DNA sequencing. To put this down a little bit more, but yeah, we'll tell you guys today. Like we mentioned, in the state of Colorado, you can send these in and get them DNA sequenced for free. So go out there and make sure you send them in and try to figure out what mushrooms are out there. The whole time, people are discovering new mushrooms. So try to become one of those people. Get out in nature and see what it has to offer. We'd love to see you guys again up here. If you're in northern Colorado, come up here to the Mystic Journeys meetup in person.
DNA
Go ahead, Nerd.
sequencing at mycoda.com. I just put the address in the chat here.
Very cool.
Mycoda.com. Check your region.
Yeah.
Depending on what state you're in, you might be able to get some free DNA sequencing like we do in Colorado. You were cutting out there for a little bit, HB, so I'm going to repeat just a tiny bit of it. Wednesday, we're going to be covering this stuff. So come back Wednesday night, and we will be covering it. DNA sequencing. Love
I
it.
know.
It's putting me on the map. DNA
Yeah.
is like mycoda.com. Thank you so much. And iNaturalist. Those two combined, like we are making a big changes and really, really contributing to mycology because we're learning so much just in the past year, just from the stuff I found last year. I'm like, holy crap, it's just amazing how much diversity we have. And I want to know more.
Yep, we need people's help. Yeah, we need people's help. Get out there, contribute. Always just make sure what Nerdy was saying. We'll get into this later, but yeah, make sure you save some mushrooms for yourself and then send some of it in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, be responsible.
Derek, you got any final words, man? Close us
No,
out.
just everybody, thank you for being here. It's been a really, really awesome night. Thank you.
Sweet.
On with us.
Video. Join us over on Discord for Minecraft Monday, and please have a good rest of your night. Remember to practice the agreements, be impeccable with your word. Words have power. Carry that with you with respect. Don't take things personally. What others say or do is just a reflection of their life. It has nothing to do with you. Don't make assumptions or have expectations. Make sure that you communicate clearly and don't hold yourself back from what better things could be than you're already thinking in your head. And always do your best. And be skeptical and learn to listen. Appreciate you guys. And please have a good rest of your night. Bye.
Shaka bra.
Throw the song in the layout.
Rocky bra.
You guys have seen that, right? That's South
Yes,
Park
sir.
episode.
We stepping slow at dawn. Mystic journeys on the door. Boots still muddy from the trail. We bring the woods inside the floor. Woven baskets by the bench. Sage and yarrow in the air. Old hands pass a soft-born truth like firelight we learn to share. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take it all to heart. Don't make a spell of what you see. We begin where we are. Mystic journeys hold us close. Mystic journeys. cedar line we kneel where the chanterelles hide. Bitter greens and rosemary, moon white stems in soil and pine. Someone names the healing leaf, someone knows the mushroom sign, someone tells a grand old tale, and we pass it down in time. Don't assume the wound is yours, don't invent the cloud. Speak with care and listen deep, let the circle be proud. Mystic journeys hold us close, mystic journeys we belong. For agreements, for bright stones, we keep walking, we stay strong. Mystic journeys hold us close, mystic journeys sing it on. Grateful hands and open doors, we are many, we are one. And if the week has worn us thin, we bring it to the table. Soup and stories, cracked out laughs, the kind that make you able. Ancient wisdom in